If it's striking nerves, then it's probably true. Ain't no filter in a way, we just giving you our view. We might offend, but we keep it real. No fake vibes, just say how we feel. If it hit deep, yeah, it is what it is. Been off mute, just the way that we live.
Yo, 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 what up, baby? Somehow I'm introducing the show for episode 5. What's up, y'all? It's your boy DV.
Big C.
Y'all, we silly. We silly, y'all. I know
Because I was supposed to introduce it?
Yeah.
My bad.
All right.
My bad.
Cut that one.
No.
And 3.
Well, what's going on, y'all? Episode 5.
Let's go.
First of all, it is a pleasure.
Yeah.
The fact that we can say episode 5.
Come on.
We've been going and pushing, and this is a beautiful thing. So, as you already know, I just got a brain fart out of nowhere. Nah, but as you know, I'm JR. You know
It's
what I
your
mean?
boy DV.
And Big C.
Y'all know we got to cut the tension and be silly for a little bit,
Yeah,
man.
nah,
It's
it's
all
funny.
right.
It's funny. We talked about a lot last episode. Last episode was really crazy.
No, it was.
We left off in that last episode. What the hell you were saying? You were saying something. It was you.
No,
Was it
I
me?
think it was you. Yeah, I think you was talking about the clear communication. If you having like the communication, man,
Okay.
in any relationship,
Yeah.
you
Perfect.
can,
Yeah. So having a good line of communication in a relationship. I feel like we've touched on this in other episodes, but just if you have that, you could get through anything.
Yeah.
With that, as far as when you're in it. So I guess what we spoke about in the last episodes, I don't remember which one it was. We were speaking about communicating with your partner, and when you first starting, communicating.
Oh, yeah,
but
right
now
back.
I feel like communication when you are already established, when y'all have that foundation, you're there, you got kids and all that within the household. If you have a clear line of communication in the household, you guys can get through anything.
Right.
So that's something that
No, I think
is a beautiful thing.
I think that's good. Like you said, in any relationship, like even a friendship like us,
Yep.
just the other day we got to have a good convo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that was amongst another brother with us. That
Facts.
and it was just a clear communication
Yeah.
to understand where we at in life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
That you're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone. You
Not
know what
alone.
I'm saying? So that communication in the friendship is very important because, you know, like we say in every episode, we go through so much and you just want to tap out, not like, you know, in a bad way. Sometimes you just got to take a break and you do it impulsively without communicating, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's why it's very important, man, to have that open line of communication in a friendship, as a parent, as a boyfriend, girlfriend, a husband, wife, so y'all can, you know, get through those. You know, when it's time to go through those hard times, it's easy to communicate when you get there. You know what I'm saying?
He like, what else? There was some questions from episode 4. There was some questions that people had.
Oh, what was the questions again? I forgot.
Let me go to the DM.
Episode 4.
They go to the DM of the episode 4.
Man, while he doing that, man, make sure y'all follow our Instagram page, Man Off Mute, on every social media platform. We on Twitter, X, as we know today, Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube page. And that's because that's where I had people ask me, how do they send comments? Or questions, I meant to say. They was like, just put them on comments. And I was like, no, you can send them through DM on social media. Or you can put them on comments.
On YouTube or
however. So just make sure y'all do that, man.
Yeah. So he had this one person they was talking about the Hispanic culture. So they was like, you know, how Hispanic or what when I speak on Hispanic, where am I from, and all things like that. So I guess if you didn't know already, 'cause I feel like I said this already, but I am Dominican, proud Dominican, and I guess last episode you spoke on Juneteenth, so it's a good thing to I guess segue right into this too. I'm Black, you understand? I understand my nationality or however they call it is, you know, Hispanic, but my ethnicity is Black.
Right.
That's how I would like to say. But it's tough, you know, as far as when it comes to that, because a lot of people don't know that I'm Hispanic. Yeah. You know, unless they know like my real name or however. And then like when you go to certain places and they automatically hear me talk, they just like, it's just right away like, you just speak Spanish? Yeah. So it's like I went to a doctor's visit and, you know, they'll right away, you know, I'll say my real name again, Julio, and I get up and not you, sit down. And he's just like, sit down. Julio, and then just, it's me. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And you get the, I'm sorry. Or like when I went to, where I went to, cause I'm a big foodie and I love fried food. Jay's Fish Market, on Freedom Drive. Okay. It's a really, really good. They got the fish there. They prepare and everything like that. Shout out to Jay. I'm in there. The people that work behind are all Hispanics. You can kind of tell Hispanic. Yeah. And right away I just start, yo, let me get yada, yada, yada. I'm saying this in Spanish. Yeah. The person behind me was just like, he was on the phone. He was on the phone and he literally paused his whole conversation. He said, let me call you back. Let me call you back. He put his head on his head. He said, you speak really good Spanish. Where did you learn? And I'm sitting there like, I'm just like, bro, like, come on, bro. You can't be like, you can't be this ignorant. Like, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of ignorant people. Yeah, I was one of them. Where did you, he said you was one of them? Yeah, at work. Yo, he was like, yo, where did you learn? And I'm just like, so sometimes just for the fun, because I'm a clown, I play along. I was like, oh yeah, I learned, man, a lot of YouTube. I went to the school and it taught me well, so I learned a lot. I learned the language, and I was always interested in the language, and it's good, you know, in society, it's good to know, you know, to be bilingual. Right. So I learned a lot. He was like, man, that's so amazing. That's so amazing right there, man. I can't wait to tell my people that, you know, I met a Black man that know how to speak Spanish. And I'm just sitting there like, God, like we have to be more culturally and like, you know, educated and just overall just knowing we gotta be better, man. We gotta do better than that, because it's just like, you know. But I am Dominican, New York, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. But New York. Like I said, my whole household is Dominican. New York, just to be like that. And the culture, you know, so culture is crazy. Oh yeah. Along that, like, how do you? It's just weird. Like, how do you differentiate, especially like how what you're used to how you are outside, and how it is with other cultures. Yeah, it's really crazy. No, yeah, because just to not even keep dragging it, but the fucked up part about it is like we're not considered West Indian. But we're in the West Indies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Geographically, we are in the West Indies. Yeah. So it's like the West Indians don't consider us West Indian. You know what I mean? Like Labor Day parade, you know, like coming from New York, whoever knows about it. Like it's invited. A whole bunch of all the nationality, but we're not there. And it's like, you know, it's just, it's tough to deal with sometimes. It's just, you know. That type of thing. It's tough. And just the culture, you know. Yeah. And so
culture different.
Culture is definitely very different. Mm-hmm. Very different.
Culture is different.
Again, going back on that now too. The culture, how we are, it's a gift and a curse. Yeah. We're very affectionate people.
Oh yeah.
if you go to a baby shower or a Hispanic household that has a lot of people in it or whatever case it be, from the door to your seat, it's gonna take like 15, 20 minutes. Because you're like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But it's a hug and a kiss that we do.
Yeah.
We do a hug and a kiss and however, but it's like a, kiss in the cheek, however, but it's just it's a form of embracement. It's never nothing sexual about it. There's no intent behind it.
Right.
To a perfect stranger, hey, how you doing? Oh, my name is, and that's it. But that's just the way. So sometimes when you're used to that and then you go into the outside world in the workplace or just anywhere that you go and you meet somebody for the first time, if they're not used to it, it then taken and like,
whoa there.
The fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, nah, I didn't experience that. My kids are they're mixed. Mom's, they got the whole Peruvian, Colombian, and me. Black.
Me?
You know what I mean? I'm black. And when I first was exposed to the culture, that was a shocker to me. I'm not used to first speaking to everybody in a party. And in our culture, man, you may speak to who you know, or you can go in, yo, what up, everybody?
That's it.
And
That's it. with the Hispanic, you. Hola, hola, hola.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, it's like, whoa, hold on now. Y'all kissing on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? But until I understand that was part of their culture, that's how they greet, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that part. It was different for me.
Yeah.
The whole speaking to everybody, to the cheek, to the, touchy feely, you gotta hug everybody, you know what I'm saying? That was definitely different.
It's different.
No,
it's different.
for sure.
And it's like transitioning into, like, again, it sucks because that's why they got cliques, I guess. That's why, like, in workplaces, they have cliques and they have those things because it's like you go to what you're used to, not what you whatever. So if you're just not inclined and you don't know what's up, then you know what I'm saying, you just feel like, what the fuck,
right?
So it's like people tend to just gravitate to what they know,
right?
So like in the workplace too, like I'm very, hey, what's up, how you doing? If you come in for a hug, I'll give you a hug, or for whatever, or if I just be like, oh, what up, you good, like, you good, that's it. But even that, sometimes even a tap on the shoulder, people could just take it as however, and then that is just fucked up. It's fucked up that people could take something like that and make it HR. I'm doing HR. He touched me on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Right away. Everything. They got, it's like, I've seen a lot of skits. It's like, you just be there like, hey, what's up? HR. It's like, God damn. Like, you're not even thinking in that way, but people make it that way. So it almost feel like, oh, fuck, like, you thinking like that?
Yeah.
So if you was thinking like that, that's on you. That's not on me. I wasn't thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's those type of situations that is really fucked up. Like I said in many episodes, like, I know that I'm a light. Yeah. I know that I'm a confident man. I'm not cocky. Yeah. But I'm confident. So, I know that, I can go somewhere and somebody may be attracted to me. They probably, she probably won't say anything. But if I go to her and I'm talking to her and I happen to whatever, I'm just, all right, yo, deuces, whatever. But she taking it like, whew, you know what I mean? Whatever, or ooh, or feel like, damn, he just made me feel so good, but I'm not supposed to feel this way about him, so I don't feel it. I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to, whatever. It's tough. Yeah. It's tough. That cultures is cultures. Yeah. And, even not even Hispanics, I don't want to disrespect, but like the people that, they have to pray and they have to take the time out to pray. I remember I've been in some places that like you could be talking to somebody, it was funny. I don't want to laugh and I don't want to disrespect. Yeah. But like, a Muslim. Yeah. So like, we would have a whole conversation. We hear just like this, and then they went like this. and just in mid conversation, just don't even
Gotta go.
got up and go and just start to. We be like, what the fuck? And then start to pray.
Yeah.
And it's just those type of things. Like you have to get like used to like, whoa, like what happened here? What did I do? Or what happened? Did I do something wrong? They just get up and just go. And it's like, so it's things like that.
No, yeah.
Culture and different things.
Right.
You know.
No.
Sorry to drag that out, but it's funny. It was just funny. Speaking on those type of different things.
With us being in a predominantly women environment with work. What you think about, you know, somebody that comes from a culture that's lovey-dovey, touchy, and being in the workforce like that and in a relationship, being, you know, transitioning that into the workplace, and people may take it the wrong way. Do you think, man, how should you move? What you think? How should you move?
I honestly think that a lot of people are very ignorant to certain social cues, and we have a hard time separating flirtation with being a genuine good person and showing that, hey, this is another person. How are you doing?
Yeah.
And that's really the crust of what it is. It's just, hey, we're in the elevator.
Yeah.
You're standing right beside me. How's your day going?
Yeah.
That does not mean there's no ulterior motive.
Yeah.
It's me having a conversation with another person.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck you in the elevator.
Nothing.
Like, the fuck.
So I think seriously, and people in a lot of, you know, in the even in my building, or you know, in what I do, there's women who fear men. So there's definitely some steps that we have to take as far as, like, you know, keep maintaining certain distance and everything.
Yeah. Past traumas that they go through.
Right.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, you know, if you're in a relationship and having to navigate that, and it puts more strain on us as men because there's a very unclear path of what we have to take, because some women are very understanding and they understand the social cue of, oh, he's just here. Like, we're in a position of service. We have to cater, be customer service. So my hello to you is just a, hey, how's it going? Or if I'm going to come in to complete a task for you, because profession is women, I have to, everywhere goes women. So when I go to you, eye contact, hey, I'm such and such, I'm here to do A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
It's like we have to make it so plain.
Yeah.
To just not, I feel like we have to tiptoe, and I get it, but it also sucks.
Right.
So as far as like so to answer your question, how to navigate that, or how to make it so like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a partner while also maintaining my job, my position, to where there's nothing like grounds for HR. I think it's just a matter of just not only just keeping it simple, but also just making it so, like, maintaining distance. Hey, this is who I am.
Yeah.
You submitted, or you requested that we do that someone come out and does A, B, C, and D. That is what I am here to do. Can you please show me?
Right.
And I think that is just it's kind of like a monotone or a robot kind of thing, but I think that's just what you have to be with certain people. Yeah. Now I think we understand, like, who we can actually, hey, what's up? I know we understand that, but there's also we know who to do that with. But it's just where it is a dominantly woman-led field. There has to be, just off rip, there has to be a certain level of caution and care with everyone that we come across, or in how things can be interpreted to where it's nothing. Like, even if I'm just staying in a hallway and I'm just talking. Yeah. Women gossip. Yeah. Oh, women gossip, and it's like I could stand out here and have a conversation like I was on the phone and a lady came up to me and asked me, do I do side work? Can I come to her her house and do some work for her? Obviously, she did not like that, but it's how does that make sense when I'm saying it's how it comes across and how we have to differentiate that, because we're not supposed to do certain things. Yeah. But how she takes in the perspective of, oh, she's trying to get in your pants or she's trying to do something with you. And it's like, no,
That's crazy.
Some people in our building are
That's
just,
crazy work.
they just need some help. Like they don't have anyone to help do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But I feel like that's just ignorance.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like once I see your ignorance, once I can sense that you're just not, to be clear, I don't think I'm better than anybody.
Yeah.
Never. And I always advocate in the fact that I'm the last person on this earth to judge anybody.
Yeah.
But once I can tell that you are not educated or not, you don't have a vast, you know what I'm saying? You're just not there.
Yeah.
Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, anything.
Yeah.
Then it's fucked up to say, but I just move away from you.
You pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to, only because some people I see and I try to maybe educate because maybe I try to, well, let me educate you a little bit just so you whatever. But some people I just be like, all right, sure, like I don't
speak to you again.
Yeah, I won't speak to you ever again. I do
Yeah.
not give a fuck. Like I don't really care. I really don't.
Yeah, I know I don't.
And that's just it is. So it's like I had somebody tell me one time it was like the dumbest shit ever. Like, like for real, it's like, I come and I'm greeting, hey, how you doing? That was like, they literally just like, yo, you remind me of somebody I don't like. Or I didn't like your past.
Somebody said that to you?
Yeah, to me. And I was just like,
oh my God.
Okay.
What?
Okay. And then I was just like, then it was like, so, moving forward, I see that you always come and say hi to everybody. But when you see me, just say hi. And I said, I don't need to have a conversation. I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
What?
beep boop.
Yep.
Say less.
That is-
You won't even get my time or energy.
Yeah.
You won't even get my hello. You won't get none of that because it's not worth it. Like you are not like I'm Gucci off you. Like,
That is
are you
hilarious.
serious? Like, but it just shows the mental capacity of because you're comparing me to somebody in your past.
Yeah.
Now I am guilty by association, by whatever. It is just it goes to show you that there's people in this world that they don't know how to navigate.
Yeah.
So it goes right back into, I know we spoke about it in episode 4, but we know we said men's mental health month.
Yeah.
But mental health is an important thing because that right there is you need help.
Yeah.
You need to know how to navigate through whatever you was going through, whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just got to be able to navigate through that. And it's sad. So I keep it pushing.
Man.
I don't have to say a goddamn thing to you.
Yeah. Right. That's crazy.
I don't have to say a
even know
word.
what I would have said this right.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So like, you just got to be educated enough. Fly above that shit. You see what I'm saying? You right away you want to respond like,
away then.
you good? Like, but I was just like,
yeah.
Cool, all good, and keep it pushing. Like you got to show like. Again, I don't think I'm better than you.
Yeah.
But I'm showing you like you do not exist to me anymore.
Right.
Now you are outside here and I'm moving in here.
Yeah.
That's just how I move with any and anybody.
Right.
Once I feel that you already crossed that line with me, you're dead to me.
Yeah.
Right. No,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? So it's really nothing else. You could be standing right here and I could just be like, yeah, so. And I don't want to be an asshole. It's not me being an asshole. It's just you will not rent space in my head.
Yeah.
And you will not have any of my energy.
Yeah.
My positive energy.
Yeah.
You will not get it.
No, yeah.
And you will not turn my positive energy into a negative.
Right.
So
No,
I'm good.
that's good.
I'm good.
No, this whole conversation just reminds me of this. This is an older lady. She was talking to me and Colleen one time, and she was talking about basically you have to be careful, even with how our personality is. You still have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? She was speaking on because women can take that any kind of way, and they can run with it. And she broke it down to me. Well, she wasn't the first person to broke it down to me. It was actually a conversation me and my boss lady had, and the older lady ended up just bringing confirmation to it. You have to be careful how you move because they can paint you a picture. They can paint a picture of something that wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? And that can get back to your significant other if you have one, or just get around. And now people have this picture of you that's not even true. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes even if that is your personality, I'm speaking to men now, just be careful. Even if, because we can say, man, this is our personality. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to change. But you might have to change that in certain situations. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be able to. People that say, that's just me. Yeah. That's just who I am. Well, this is just me. Like it or love it. You're stupid as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm going to just say it straight up. I don't give a fuck if you feel offended by that. You're stupid as fuck if you're going to really sit there and say, that's just me. That's just how I am. No. That shows me that you're not educated enough or even willing to adapt and learn from your mistake or learn from it and be able to grow and evolve. Right. You're just showing me that. So you're just showing me that you don't have the mental capacity to be able to do that. Right. So even speaking on, and you're not accountable for your actions because that's just who I am doesn't get you anywhere. Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So like, especially me, I have to learn certain things. And to this day, I'm still learning. I'm still learning like, shit, okay. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, I ain't doing that anymore.
You know what I'm saying? So you're just still learning. So painting that picture or how you am. I'm a very joyous person. I'm a very however. And I am an affectionate person. Right. I am hey, what's up here? You good, yo? You did it? Yeah. I am that. Some people could take that the wrong way. Yeah. But one thing I did learn is, and it's tough to have to like be that, but learning not to give a fuck about what picture is painted. Yeah. Because, and the reason why I say I don't give a fuck is because people run from the truth. So I'm a person like, if it's not directed, it's not respected. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. So us as human beings, if you can't come to me to my face or come to me and talk to me straight up about how you feel about something. Yeah. If I made you feel uncomfortable, you should be able to come to me. Because I'm going to come to you. Right. Yes. Straight up. The moment you make me feel, I'm be like, yo, listen, I didn't like this. I didn't like what you said. I didn't like what you did. I just want you to just understand where I'm coming from. Right. There's no hard feelings or nothing. I just want you to understand that what you did right there, I didn't like. I found that disrespectful. Right. Simple. It's not I'm going to fuck you up. Yeah. That's uneducated. Yeah. You got to be able to do that. So people, what I've learned, the reason why I say I don't give a fuck about the picture that's painted is because people love to run with the story or the perception. Perception now that people have on you is worth more than the actual truth. Yeah. So people don't care about the truth anymore.
Yeah, nobody care about the truth.
They don't care. So something can happen to me. Yeah. Or however, the rumor that spread around me about me around, they would rather run with that add to that versus, hey Julio, I this happened or whatever. What happened? Yeah. And let me speak my truth.
Yeah, let you speak your truth.
Let me say the truth what happened. Right. But people don't like people it's more beneficial and convenient and more of a conversation starter amongst the gossipers to run with the story that was created versus the truth. Yeah. And that's why I said I don't give a fuck anymore about what people think about me. Yeah. Because again, if it's not directed, it's not respected. Right. Yeah. People will say everything they want to say about you, but they can't come to you to your face and really say what you did or this is whatever. You know what I mean? People that care about you will come to you and be like, yo, this is what's being said about you, what the case would be. And you appreciate that. But people, they just don't know how to be, you know what I'm saying? Like in I wouldn't say unison, like a union to be able to come together as one, to be able to look out for one another. Whenever. Hold people accountable for whatever it is. Right. Because we're not perfect. Right. No. So that's why I just don't care about what anybody say about me. Right. Cool. I'd rather be a villain in your story than to prove that anything. I don't got the energy to prove whatever you think about me. That's on you to find out. Yeah. And if you didn't take the time out to find out with me, and obviously you don't need to cross paths anymore. Like we just need to keep it pushing.
Get away.
That's it. So that is my thing. I don't mind being a villain in people's story.
No, yeah, for sure.
So
I like what you said because of how people do not care about the truth anymore.
No,
we are in a day of age where we have lost the ability to communicate.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
lost the ability to sit across, to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And we are scared of confrontation.
Yeah.
Not every
We're scared of the
confrontation,
truth.
scared of the truth. Not every confrontation or conversation has to end with ignorance. And I think the image of social media
Ruined it.
and ultimately us as colored people, as Dominicans, as Negro, African Americans, all that.
Niggas about to say nigga.
I'm about to say nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying. My fault, y'all.
I'm just saying.
I'm about to say niggas. I'm sorry. My fault, y'all.
He pointed at me. He said, "Dominicans, digger."
My bad, y'all.
Yo,
As African American. But
got you.
I think we have been made of the perception that we are uneducated, ignorant, and we are violent, and we have ran with that image.
Yeah.
When that's not what we are.
Yeah.
And we can change that narrative. I know like social media influence and everything has pushed it so it feels impossible to change that narrative, but we do need to get more into the habit of having that conversation, saying the unsaid, like, how Men Off Mute is saying the things that are unsaid, but also
Facts.
taking that first step. Like, we are so bad with apologies. We are so bad with the accountability. We are so bad with saying this is pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are arguing over nothing. We have
Right.
not spoken for years
Yeah.
over nothing.
Right.
And
No,
that's
yeah.
something that, family is supposed to be the most important thing. Like when you talked about your culture and how intimate you all can be, that's beautiful because it's home.
Yeah.
It's the feeling that when everything is wrong out here in the world,
Yeah.
I can come home and know that I'm gonna get the same kiss from my father, same kiss from my
Right.
mom.
That's it.
My community, my fellowship is here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of men, and there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of people who don't have that because we're scared and tone deaf to being that intimate, that affectionate, I should say.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? And it's good that you bring that point up too. Growing up, PlayStation curse. PlayStation.
Sony.
We coming, bro. We got Call of Duty.
They got the game downloaded.
So fucking when I was younger, junior high or middle school, however, my father was so proud of how I was. I said football, baseball, basketball, football. Like I said football, boxing. I did all these things, right? So he was always a proud dad.
Yeah.
And the way that he showed it was giving me a hug and a kiss.
Yeah.
He would either kiss me my forehead, kiss me my cheek, embrace me, things like that, right? And it was just so funny that in the beginning, I used to be embarrassed. I felt embarrassed because the kids would make fun. Oh, you getting kissed by your dad? Oh, you kissing your dad? Oh, you this, you that, you that.
Yeah.
And you used to be like, come on, man. I used to be like, whatever. Until I used to be like, nah, I appreciate this shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't getting it. Y'all mad because y'all don't have a loving father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I learned
not
to
scared to
embrace
show
him
it.
because
Right.
instead of making him feel bad for showing me love, for him being proud.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. Cause just to give more background on me, I'm the only child.
Yeah.
We ended up adopting my brother. That's my brother.
Yeah.
He's not blood, but that's my brother.
Right.
Ended up adopting at a later age. I think I was like 16, 17, however, but that's just it. So it's like from there until they adopted, that was it.
Yeah.
So he was, oh my God, everywhere. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he even did the same thing with my brother. Same thing.
Yeah.
Everywhere or whatever. And it just got to the point that you embrace it, you love it.
Right.
But you start to feel like, oh my God, like, why are you doing that? Or people start to turn it into something, sexualize it. Like, oh, you kissing this kid? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's going on there? Whatever the case may be. Instead of embracing it and understanding, that's love.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of kids that are not getting that
Not
shit.
getting it. No,
They're
for
not
sure.
getting that love, that nurture, that embrace of somebody really in your fucking corner, no matter what. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because like you know that feeling of when you got a game or you got a match, and you whatever, and you look in the stands or whatever, and you see your father and your mother,
that empowers you. I'm ready.
that shit right there,
ready.
that is so powerful. Versus when you don't see them, or when you don't get that embrace, that right there, bro. So that's why I pivoted into, instead of being like, oh, now you know whatever, into embracing that shit. Like fuck that, y'all just mad because I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those type of things. So just to speak on that, because that's funny that you brought that up. Like, you know, my pops did that shit too. So matter of fact, to this day, if I see this nigga, like, like he'll give me a hug and a kiss. I'm a grown ass man. He'll be like, hey, you know, happy to see me. If I go up to New York, happy.
Nah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure,
So
for sure.
that's what it is.
That's good.
That's what I said I was a touch on. I did some ignorant shit when I was young. This is why I was out of my household, because I was so ignorant. This is something a life lesson. You know what I'm saying? When, like, you know, when you underage, I guess I'm bringing this up or however, but when you're young, I wouldn't condone this to any of the kids, but you used to sneak in the clubs back in the day. Fake ID, or just if you know the bouncer, you get in. So at fucking 15, 16, we was able to get into these clubs, these adult clubs, and just do adult things. Right. But we're not, you know, however. So, and, you know, for those New Yorkers that back then, they had this thing called Webster Hall. Webster Hall was 3 floors, and every floor had a different DJ, and every floor was something different.
Something different,
To get in, you had a dress code.
Yeah.
You got to wear shoes, slacks, polo. Right? My boy, he didn't have shoes. So I just said, my father got shoes. I just took one of my father's shoes and I let it give it to my boy. Give it to my boy and said, yo, y'all the same side. Let's go, yo, there. We about to have fun.
Good.
All I care about is getting to this
out.
shit. If we going out, we good. Like, let's fucking go, having fun. And that was a Saturday night. You know, Sunday morning, speaking on like how religion, my father was very active in the Catholic Church, and he always wore his suits. That's why when I dress. I got that from him. Like he put shit down, he put it together. And he literally, I guess he was looking for those shoes, or he just saw some shoes was missing. So the next morning, he's like, "Yo, I'm asleep. I got in like 3, 4 in the morning.
Just got home.
Yo, where my shoes at? my boy got them. I get them later. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Nah, go get them shits now." Fuck told you to get my shoes and over there. That's how he talking to me. So you know, me thinking I'm grown too, because I went out and I just had a nice time with some ladies, and you know what I mean. So I'm like, no, I get the shoes later. You got mad fucking shoes. Like what? The fuck? Like you were bothering about some shoes. I'm sleeping. Like what the fuck? So that's when he was like, "You in my fucking house. Go get the shoes. You listen to what the fuck I'm saying." And then that is like the dumbest shit I've ever done was, fine. I don't gotta be here. I don't gotta be in this house. And I left like a dummy. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the struggle came. The struggle of learning, like, oh shit, like this is real life. Like I'm in the streets. Like, you know, this is, you know, it's one of those type of things. So it's like you start to learn from that, and then it's like it's not until years later, because like I spent like a year or a year and a half, whatever, without speaking to my parents or whatever, because I felt like, yo, they saw me leaving, they'd be like, yo, whatever. Like, no, don't go. So, but I learned. You learn and you things. And later on in the years, as I got older, I apologized. And I say, yo, my fault for being ignorant and not realizing that you was just trying to teach me to be disciplined and to be accountable for whatever it is. So that is something that, you know, just full circle. Sorry again to drag it.
No, you're fine.
But is that shows accountability. Like,
no, for sure.
I fucked up. I should have learned at that moment. Damn, like get your ass up, go get these goddamn shoes.
No,
You
yeah.
should have got these shoes in the fucking first place.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I just thought I was,
Yeah.
the fuck you talking to? That type of shit. And
No,
I guess
for
that's where it
sure.
comes from with the, you need to,
Yeah.
or like, all that, you need like, it's one of those type of things. I
Need.
guess those trigger shits and things like that. So,
Yeah.
but it just speaks to all that, like
No, yeah.
communication, knowing, teaching,
Yeah.
all that.
No, yeah, for sure.
So
No, that's good, man. We got kind of similar stories, man. I left the house around that time too. I was like 15, man, maybe 15. Yeah, I might have been 15. Maybe come home, just to get some clothes type stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
staying out, same thing. But that was the ignorance. The older I got, it's like, bro, what are you doing
What are
leaving
you
the
doing?
house
Yeah.
at that age? You know what I'm saying? That's where it falls into, me. 5 years later, got married at an early age, had a kid
my
at an
dumb ass
early
did
age.
too,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So had no idea what I was thinking I was grown, but had no idea, you know what I'm saying, putting myself in situations I probably didn't have to get in, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, the
yeah, yeah.
struggle
Yeah.
at an early age, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I might have could have stayed home to be able to learn a little bit more, save a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, the important thing was to learn.
You
know what I'm
learn.
saying?
You
Yeah.
learn.
I didn't have to become an adult at 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
nah, I
so
definitely,
so that goes in thing because I too, like a dummy, I got married at a young age.
yeah.
And I feel like I learned from it.
Yeah, not a
You know,
dummy, yeah, because you learn
After
from
my
it.
divorce,
Yeah,
I
same.
learned from it. I learned from knowing the man that I could
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Now moving forward, I know
Right.
how I can be.
Same.
So you know what I'm saying? But it's funny because it goes right back into what you were saying as far as cultures and families and things like that. So these are a couple questions that like just came to mind. You see how you said like I didn't have to be an adult at 15, 16,
Yeah.
things like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I had to be an adult at
Yeah.
that time. I had to learn the streets and I had to learn to watch my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your cannabis 360 turns my
Yeah.
360, I fucked
Right.
up the word,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? 360
Yeah.
degrees with my head just to watch
Yeah.
my own back. You gotta be able to do that. That's
Yeah.
when you learn survival. That's when
Right.
you learn like
But you didn't have to, though.
I didn't have to,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I chose to like
Chose
a
to,
dummy.
yeah, like a
You know what I'm
dummy,
saying?
yeah.
Survival of the fittest in the
Right,
streets.
yeah.
It ain't easy.
No, it ain't.
My two questions is this because it's a thing. One with the culture, why certain cultures you don't have no pressure to leave the house,
Mm-hmm.
and in that household you build, you get this, you got, you know what I'm saying? Because I can
Yeah.
speak on it. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't. However, Caucasians, Asians,
Yeah.
everybody have a different
Yeah.
way of how they live, and you fucking in that household, you build that credit, you build this, and then you get all this stuff. But when you leave the house, you got so much shit. Why is that as Black community, we don't want to help one another? We always so quick to want to be independent. Or why is it that you're like, when you 18, get
Yeah.
the fuck out? Like, what are those?
Yeah.
Like, why is so many different cultures different? Because
Yeah.
Hispanic cultures, they don't do that.
Nah.
They all group up in the same house,
Yeah.
save up, rack up, make businesses together, do so much. Asians,
Yeah.
Caucasians, like it's so good to see. Even though I've seen firsthand being
Yeah.
with those multiple
Yeah.
women from those cultures and knowing and seeing that they be backstabbing each other crazy. They
Yeah.
right sitting right here, they talk crazy about you,
Yeah.
but they still work together.
Yeah.
So how is it that, we can't do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one. And then the other question was, how can you avoid your children? I guess it's more for you because you
Yeah.
have the children. What will be your thing as far as how long will you take care of your children? Because there's a lot of people who have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
have that. You got to such and such, and then that's it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
for sure.
So like those two things is
Yeah.
it always shocks me
Yeah,
that
same.
people can't come together and whatever. Like,
Yeah.
so why is independency so forced upon?
Yeah, them the same questions I have because growing up, being able to grow up with different type of cultures. You know, I have friends of different type of cultures and stuff, and you see that. Yeah. And it's just like, man, in our culture, it's like, why that 18 mark is so heavy? Like, we got to get out. I don't know. It got to be a generational thing. Especially, you know, I'm just thinking our culture, when you got to that certain age due to your circumstance, you had to go get a job to help, maybe. Of course, yeah. So I really don't know where it come from. Do I think, as now being a parent, looking back at our culture, the age for my kids, man, I'm thinking like, man, 25. 25 is the time where I believe, because you got to think, man, 18, you still a kid, bro. Mm-hmm. You going out here, you know, most people go to college. What's that? It's 4 years minimum. Mm-hmm. How old are you then? What, 30? 22. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 22, you now, a lot of kids in debt because you went to college, and they have yet to get a job. So, man, they really need to come back home and stack up some bread. So, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to get a job. So now they can, 22, come back home. All right, get a job. This is me telling my kids, you know, if they're able to do it right at the college, yeah, go ahead. But if you're not, come back home, get a job. Let's save up for 3 years. Let's get an emergency fund. That's to protect you from anything. Anything go crazy. And then the rest is, man, save up to buy a house. Yep. If you don't have a car, save up to buy a car. Yep. And by the time you're 25, man, we should have the blueprint down for you to be able to now, let's go get your first apartment if you haven't yet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see, man. That 25 is that cushion that I think you should start learning. So by the time you're 30, you're in a profession. Now you maybe want a family, you know what I'm saying? Maybe ready to get married, you know. So that's where I'm at with when it comes to raising my kids, man, giving them, you know, up till that 25 age. But that comes with me teaching them in the way they should go and preparing them, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know where that 18, like, I don't know where that come from. It always was a thing for me. Like, where did that come from? Why? Because now is, I think at one point it had to be, hey, when you turn 18, you gotta go get a job because you gotta help. Now is, when I turn 18, I'm leaving here. Yep. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, where is that? Where did it start? Where did it come from? I know it's somewhere. I really don't know where that pressure of 18. Yeah. I don't know if it's I don't know. It's something though. It's something.
I think it's trauma.
Trauma. That's what I was just about to say. It was coming out. Yeah.
I think I think we as Black people have built the standard around struggling means success. Mm-hmm. And because I struggled, because my daddy struggled, because my mama struggled, you have to struggle. You gotta go through. You have to struggle.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You see these cultures who band together for the future success. Yeah. Whether that means that we have to be uncomfortable for a few years. Yeah. But we're pulling in resources. We're building something to be great.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And they flourish later on. Yeah. We don't do that. And I think it stems from the years of how a lot of projects that Black people have come together to do over the years has ended in catastrophe. Yeah. They have, and whether it's internally, racially, or greed and envy. Yeah. Because that's in the root of this as far as Black people, their spirit as well.
Of course.
Yeah. And we just can't seem to get over the hurdle that is this curse. And it's been this way for generations. Yeah. And I think this generation is more woke to it and has acknowledged that, and to where we can make certain changes. I mean, when the time comes and I have kids, I think 25 is a good age for you to say, okay, you have to at least try to stand on your feet.
Now it's time. Yeah.
Now it's time. And we can plan. I can help match what you put in and everything. I'm going to give you what you need to be successful, because I can honestly, with my granddad, him as a parent, he's an asshole, but I know he has me, and his job as a parent never stops.
Yeah.
But you're going to fall.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let you fall.
Yeah.
Before I come say, do you need help?
Yeah.
And we, going off the men's mental health, have to be okay
Yeah.
with, I need some help.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think, going back to the question that you asked, it's trauma and just the fact that I had to go through the shit that scarred me, that's going to scar my children in order for me to be at the base of stability, just to pay my bills.
Right.
It's nothing extravagant. It's nothing to where I went through all the struggle to have my own business and I've generated wealth. It was just to where I could provide for the household, and it's not enough. We have to get to where we're supporting our children and our children are supporting us as parents.
Yeah.
Because at the very end of the day, the roles are reversed. Like when your parents get older, they're going to be looking to you.
Right.
Of course.
And it's and just how your kids look to you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think at the end of the day, it's the trauma and just the fact that we're still waiting on, and hopefully it is this generation, but we're waiting on them to take the step of where I'm not angry with my parents.
Yeah.
But I'm disappointed.
Of course.
Because it didn't have to be this way. There was no reason for you to say at the age of 18, or we have it in our minds at the age of 18, I'm grown, I need to leave.
Yeah.
That there should be no strain when it comes to our parents. I should be able to run to my mom, run to my dad, period.
Right.
But it's so, and that goes into the guidance that's in this generation too. There's no guidance. There's no way of man.
Yeah.
There's no morals. There's no, I shouldn't be doing this. It's just catastrophe.
Yeah.
And history keeps going over and over again until we lay down and take the sacrifice of, it was fucked up with me.
Yeah.
I won't let it be fucked up for my children.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to get to that mindset.
Yeah.
You have
no,
to.
for sure. And
So-
it's
Go ahead.
no, to do that and to be that person is hard because you're going against the grain. And you know what we spoke on like the 4th episode, man. That's why I go when it comes to parenting, man. I kind of go against the grain. That's why I speak the truth about holidays to my kids. I speak the truth about whatever it is, for my kids. I speak the truth on it because they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna piggyback off of you with the parents. The older I've got, the more grace I have on my parents because they were young.
They were young.
They didn't know either because they had to leave it. They left the house at 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? So I give parents a lot of grace now, especially in our community. Man, they was young and trying to learn too. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to give them some grace.
Yeah.
The grace as well, man, because they was out here trying to.
As kids.
Yeah, as kids. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to. So I definitely give them grace. But what you was about to say? I interrupted.
So
My bad.
no, it's okay. It's okay. So I got a couple things.
Okay.
Right. So the funny thing is, and it's just speaking on a lot of these things. So why, that question, why, I look at it as like, I believe it's an ego and pride. I feel like ego and pride stops a lot of families in Black communities from successful future.
Yeah.
Just the ego and pride. I feel like you're always trying to outdo the next person. Or, you got the aunt that got the, oh, there go your rich aunt. Oh, there go your rich.
Spirit of comparison.
So the spirit of comparison. So it's like you always trying to compare yourself to one another in your household or somebody that's not there. Or she thinks she all that because he, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You always trying to compare, and then you don't know that you crumble because you're trying to compare.
That's right.
Instead of coming together and work together. So I feel like ego and pride.
Yeah.
And then it's like that hive mind set of because I think I reposted this on my personal page the other day. Like, ever since Spirit Airlines is no longer around,
I seen that
you
too.
don't see no more vacations. I don't see no more vacations, and I don't see no more vacation
seen
pics
that
ever
too.
since Spirit. Like, so it's like
That was funny.
you sacrifice so much to try to prove to others for what?
Yeah.
Why are you sacrificing your foundation? You putting cracks in your foundation just to try to prove to somebody else that you got a foundation or you got it going on.
Yeah.
When you really don't.
Yeah.
Like, why? So that's like, I feel like in Black communities, we don't know how to come together and fuck what people think.
Yeah.
We don't.
And I
Come together and do that. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have and we lost it.
Yes.
That's why,
Yes.
you know, as a kid learning the time period of the whole segregation and all that, you know, I used to watch it and see Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but the older I have gotten and I look back into it, man, we was powerful together.
Listen.
And I understand why the oppressors, they was like, we gotta do whatever it takes for them not to be together because it's so powerful. Like the picture behind you is Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. And man, they, you know, the schools, man, they used to paint, for some reason, the picture they used to paint with Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Black Panther Party, it made them seem like they was bad guys, but man, they was really out here
making a difference.
Making a difference for our community. You know, when you look at was Huey P. Newton, the Black Panther, hopefully I said his name right, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. When you think of the Black Wall Street, man, we was really out here moving together.
That's what I'm about to get at. So you see how Harlem, New York, all that Renaissance, all that. I felt so good in learning the history in Charlotte. In Charlotte itself, right where
Brooklyn,
we're at, they have Brooklyn. And I was just like, yo, because it just ignorance. I saw the word Brooklyn. I was like, why Charlotte trying to claim Brooklyn? Fuck out of here. But
we had a
I just
mini.
educated myself. But they had a mini Brooklyn. And that Brooklyn community was amazing. It was just nothing but Black community building one another. They had Black businesses. They had Black everything. Everything was just so amazing. Just right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was just like, yo, it was just it was exciting to know about it. To know that, like, yo, look at that. And then it's obviously to be taken away. However, I understand on that, but it was just an exciting thing to learn about that. Like, yo, that shit was fire, and it was called Brooklyn. So that made me happy because, like, you know what I'm saying. So
during those times, we didn't have a choice but to shop with our people. And man, you know, I'm not racist and nothing, but I understand the power of using your community. You know what I'm saying?
So here's another thing about that is what's fucked up about it is I hate to hear Black excellence. I really hate to hear that. Because now you're saying on Black excellence, you're trying to now separate yourself. You're a different Black. Or like you feel like you're different than however. And you know, I went somewhere and then some, you know, Black community. So in New York, they got places, and here too, they have places that like where Black people live at. When you live at a certain level, then people that don't live there, then you kind of frown upon them or whatever. So you kind of like shun them, or you kind of like he's not. He's like he's not my Black. And it's just like I feel like that's so unfair. That's so unfair. It doesn't matter what that person's misfortune is. We all Black.
Yeah, I dig what you're saying on that. But I do think Black is power.
Of course, all day.
You know, when you learn that whole Black power movement, it's different than what people be thinking. You know what I'm saying? I understand the Black excellence too, you know, but I believe Black is power. And once we understand that in the community, we won't have to shun somebody because they low. We will uplift them because, you know, who they belong to, the culture they belong to, the community they belong to. And it's not no racist thing. It's just the culture. It's a culture thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a community thing. Like, you know.
And I believe in building because, like I said, I don't never like to, I mean, I'm putting it out there now, I guess, but things that I've done for people when I moved down here. So it's like when I first started in this company, I won't say much because I don't want to. I know we met off mute, but I don't ever want to talk about nobody
for sure.
You know, or make them feel disrespected or make them feel less than because I'm saying something, or maybe because, you know, they're living in their truths. Yeah, everybody have their truths, so I don't want to put out their business in that state. But I know that I can speak on what I've done. Yeah. And what I was capable of doing. Like when I first moved down here, I started working for a company, major company. Yeah. And within that company, just like every company, you have segregation. However, you got cliques, you got things like that. Right. And I was able to come in there with how joyous that I am. Yeah. And help people of their higher up. And I can say this, Caucasian people thought that we're just violent, we're just this, we're just workers, we're not anything. We don't strive, or we're never going to amount to be anything other than just grunt work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was able to come in there and form a team. Yeah. For what we was doing our task. They gave me the fucking supervisor position super quick. Yeah. Because they saw how I rallied. And within that, I was able to help people that was misunderstood. Yeah. Mm-hmm. People that's misunderstood. People that if you look at them, you be like, oh, I ain't fucking with that nigga. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he looked mad hood. Like he this, he that. Yeah. But if you get to talk to this individual, you'll realize that person's struggling. You're right. That person got mouths to feed. So this is why they got that anger. Yep. You don't know what's up. So I was able to hone in and help so many black brothers. Yeah. And till this day, like I get hit up by a few of them to thank me for, you know, what I did for them. Mm-hmm. Put them in position. I'm not going to do the work for you, but I'm going to put you in play and I'm going to show you how to be in corporate America and how to structure yourself to get ahead. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Right. Put you in play to be able to provide for your family. Mm-hmm. This is what we need. Right. I didn't come down here and gatekeep. I didn't come down here and feel like, well, shit, I think I'm all out. Look, they gave me the supervisor position. Mm-hmm. You know, you ain't shit because they gave me the problem. No, I didn't do that. Mm-hmm. Right. I just questioned why they giving it to me and why nobody else wanted it or why they didn't give it to them. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm going to utilize this position to educate and help. Mm-hmm. And like I said, till this day, I was able to do that. And then just moving forward, transitioning, I was able to help individuals that are younger than me, obviously, get their first apartment. Right. Yeah, that's good. Build credit, you know, create, you know, get a secure card, build credit with that secure card, start to be able to do that. Just learn a form of independency and just learning some type of foundation for yourself. Yeah. Learn that. Yes. I was able to do that for multiple people and they're thriving now with their own. Mm-hmm. And that I'm saying all that to say that their families are jealous of them. Yeah. Because they're doing at a young age what their parents or however that's jealous of them couldn't do when they was whatever or still can't do. So now, because at a young age they're doing more, now you're jealous of that person. Yeah. So then it's like, damn, why? Right. Yeah. Why don't you learn? Yeah. And because they have enough information now that they can teach. They can now. Right. So why don't you like learn from your child? Because clearly you didn't do a good enough job to you know, parent. Right. Gotta say it. You didn't do a good enough job. Your child had to figure it out on their own. Right. So now, why don't you learn? Yeah. It's never too late.
It's never too late.
You get what I'm saying? It's never too late. So I just feel like, you know, just to speak on that, that was just,
it's never too late.
It was just crazy, but you know, that's good, don't want to drag it too much. I know we've spoken a lot of things that, you know, I know our time always gets away with us. We will talk about some good topics. So
I think that was good.
You know, I'll close it off by saying that I know that I try to keep the show, or we try to keep the show at a minimum of, you know, under 30, but we always go past, and it's always, because that's how it is. And it's good that we have the mindset, or I can speak for me, and I can say that like, we're not doing this for popularity.
Yeah.
So it's kind of contradicting. We're doing this to get our voices out there to help people that may be able to relate. But we're not doing it in a sense to go viral in that aspect, even though we put the hashtag viral and things that we post. But it's just more so like, whenever it comes, it comes. If it does, it does. And if it doesn't ever, it's cool, because this is therapeutic for me to be able to speak on those type of things and understand. Right. And this can also possibly help somebody if they take the chance to listen or view or however.
Right.
So however long these episodes end up being,
Yeah. No, before we end it though, I want to end mine. I want to end what when I was speaking on the Black is Power, this has nothing to do with no other culture saying, downplaying anybody's culture, ethnicity, or anything. This is individually speaking on our culture to let our culture know we also have power too.
Strong.
So, I just wanted to reiterate that for the.
I get you.
For the people.
I got you. I get it. I like that. I like that. Like, you know what I mean? Stand on business. I like that. I like that because it's important for us to do that shit.
I'm not downplaying nobody else's culture. I'm just speaking to my culture.
I mean, you have to. And listen, like, I can speak on my culture, and we already said it. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
And in my culture, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit. So it's like, I could keep speaking on it too. In some Hispanic cultures, it be fucked up. I mean, I guess in some cultures too, but I've seen it more in the Hispanic versus in the Black. I know in the Black culture, we're more of grandma and this and Sunday dinner and things like that. So that's something that I would love to do. In my household, when I have my kids and when I'm able to get to that level, I want to have every Sunday, I want to have a dinner, I want to have that, and I want to create that culture of it don't matter where my kids go, if they go away or whatever, they know that every Sunday we having that together, that breaking bread, that togetherness or whatever. And within that table, we able to speak among whatever. So that's something I admire from the Black culture, because in Hispanic culture, some do it, but some don't.
We losing it, man. We gotta bring it back. We losing it.
And then, like I said, I don't give a fuck however long this is, but like the importance of chivalry. Chivalry is not dead. And chivalry could be misconstrued. Us as men, we gotta know how to value our partners, our women. We have to know how to show that they matter. But we also be able to be appreciated back.
Right.
But chivalry is not that. And it goes all the way back into like, if I hold a door for somebody, doesn't mean I'm trying to fuck you because I'm holding the door for you and waiting for you to come through. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just so sensitive, the world that we live in, and how misconstrued the gestures that we may do, how it could be taken. And that's something that I would definitely love to also teach and show, like, yo, it's okay to fucking do those type of things. But you was gonna say something.
It was from the episode 4, but now God put it back on my heart to speak to your spirit, man. It came back when you spoke on, when I have kids, and I just want to speak to your spirit and speak to you too, man, to just keep believing. As believers, we've seen multiple stories in the Bible where some people couldn't have kids. I remember, Sarah and Abraham. Sarah laughed at God. She was like, "At my old age, I'ma have kids." She thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And if I remember the story correctly, he muted her for not believing. Stop believing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, God laid that on my heart to say to you, You know, keep believing if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And keep trusting if it don't. Keep believing and keep
That's the
trusting in
faith.
them if it don't. You
That's
know
the
what I'm
faith.
saying? Because God is amazing. He can do the impossible. You know what I'm saying? Man can tell us whatever, but we know who we serve, and we know, God is bigger than any doctor. You know what I'm saying? So keep believing, man. You know, when you said it the first time, I was wanting to say it then, but God laid that back on my heart to speak to you in that, bro. So that's something that he didn't know. I know you mentioned it to me, but now I know that I can pray.
Yeah.
Lord, we all can come to an agreement, because I heard today, when two or more are gathered in His name, He's in the midst. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely believe you, as much as you can continue to align your life with God's purpose.
Yeah. Facts.
It definitely will go that way.
I know that it's coming, and
yeah.
like I said, I speak to my guy, I speak to my nigga, speak to him all the time, every single day.
Right.
And it's tough. Like I said, it's like that's, I guess, like I let go of a lot of things.
Yeah.
But that's just one thing I can't shake. Like, fuck,
know.
I'm feeling like less than because,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is as a man, you feel less of a man because you can't reproduce.
Yeah.
And I understand, you're not supposed to think like that, but I just feel like men, we're supposed to be the other half of the reproduction.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm not even able to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, like you feel less than.
Right.
I struggle with that.
Yeah.
I can't even lie,
Yeah.
but it's just one of those type of things. That's the one thing I can't shake.
Yeah.
I struggle with that shit because it's like, fuck, like, damn, and like I said, when I see kids that I would like to take care of or take them off the hands of I'm not gonna steal nobody's kids. Not gonna steal nobody's kids. But
I'm playing.
But I just struggle with that because I want children of my own really bad. And I would really, do that. So like I said, if it comes down to having to adopt, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Because,
sure. Even that, I believe in that. If that's the route,
that's
I
the
believe
route.
in that too.
Because I'm not getting any younger.
No, for sure.
So
and I know, hearing that process hard too.
It is.
Adopting, so I'm definitely believe in that too. If that's the route,
I am. I'm in the process right now. I don't mind sharing because, like I said, I know that there could be others that could be going through it and may not want to even speak on it. Don't feel the same way I feel. I don't care about speaking on that because, like, I know that's my personal, but I don't mind speaking on that because it's tough.
Yeah.
So I am going through the process right now. Went to a recent doctor, got a second opinion.
Yeah.
Same results, no mobility, whatever. But this doctor just gave me more insight and more things that she can do for me to try to help to see if there's a chance, to see if they can go in and extract straight from the testicle to get something and try to freeze it for, for that chance. It takes money.
Yeah, it takes
It's
money.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I'm prepared to,
Continue
thank
to
God
believe. Yeah,
I'm
continue to
prepared.
believe.
And blessed to go down that route.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. So, and I've already, that's the struggle, I guess, the shaking off the fact of becoming one or coming one with the fact that if I'm not able to have my own, I'm going to adopt.
Right.
So that is the barrier of whatever it is. Cause it's like, fuck, like,
right.
It's not going to be my blood.
Yeah.
It's not going to be whatever, but I don't care because I consider my brother that we adopted my blood. I consider him my blood. That's that's my brother.
Of course.
I don't give a fuck. But, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. So I look at it like that. So.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I want to have the final say this episode. If that's okay with
Let's
y'all.
get it.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Y'all, this is what Men Off Mute is.
Yeah.
We even like the views, all that stuff don't matter. What matters is that our points get across to whoever is watching this. we all go through different things in this life that we may not feel comfortable talking about, or we don't feel that we're in the right environment to talk about. That's what this is.
Right.
This is for the men and the women who are struggling, who need some insight, who need some guidance, and maybe we're not the best at guidance.
Yeah.
But we are the best at talking about it. This is a safe space for anyone who's willing to be a part of it or has any questions or anything like that.
Yeah.
But the point of this is to be a blessing to everyone who's listening.
Yeah.
The point of this is to provide relief and clarity in the best way that we can, and to emphasize that we are not perfect, but we're progressing as people.
Yeah.
And that every day is a new day, and you tackle it the best way that you tackle it. And sometimes you're going to get it right. Sometimes you're going to fuck it up. But the best way to approach it is by giving yourself grace, humility, and knowing that, hey, maybe not today, but tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Men Off Mute.
Man off mute, baby.
I like
appreciate
that.
y'all.
Love y'all, man.
Facts. You know what I mean? Hold it down.
Hold it down. Y'all stay safe out
You know
there.
what I'm saying? Stay tuned for episode 6. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Hold it down, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. And when y'all subscribe, turn on the notifications, because I heard a lot of people that they didn't even know that episode
turn the
3 was
notifications
out.
on, man. So y'all
Episode
can
2,
get on.
turn your
Yeah,
notifications
turn the
on.
notifications
Come
on.
on.
Let's go.
Hold it down, y'all.
Yeah.
We might offend, but we keep it real. No fake vibes, just say how we feel. If it hit deep, yeah, it is what it is. Men off mute, it's the way that we live.